What to binge watch? Now, that's a question we hear quite often around here. A new app has been created to help you find the best shows to watch. Gatsby Frimpong is the founder and CEO of Gatsby TV. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Well, this is so interesting because we have this conversation among ourselves here all the time. What are you watching? What are you binge watching? What's the coolest thing? So you're solving that problem. Tell us about your app.
Yes, ma'am. So essentially what the app allows you to do is search and discovery of new TV shows and movies. And essentially the way that we do it is in a social form. So we allow our users to send recommendations that you generally would verbally via digital platforms. So the recommendations are sitting there for you, and you can see all the various ratings on Rotten Tomatoes and where you can watch everything, whether it be for free, subscription, or paid for.
Well, I'm intrigued to learn the story about what inspired you to create this app in the first place.
Yeah, so it's sort of like a personal problem. I think that we all have it. So a few years ago, I'd essentially come home just like everyone else from a long day at work, and I'd be sitting there with my partner, and essentially it would always sort of be like this contentious situation, right? Like we had dinner, and you're just kind of sitting there, you're like, hey, I want to watch this. She would want to watch that. And I always sort of felt that it was interesting that our TV choices and what we want to watch might be compromising my relationship. So I decided to put together an app that allowed us to essentially get this sort of discovery process out of the way, so that that crucial, 2 hours after dinner before you go to bed was spent as efficiently as possible because we would already know what we wanted to watch.
When did you launch this app?
Yeah, so I actually, to tell you a little bit about my past, I had been working at Google as an engineer the past few years. And so I'd been working on it part-time, but recently actually left Google to work on it full-time. And that was in March of 2023. So we've been full-time starting on it since then.
And how's it going?
Pretty good. So we've got in the dozens of thousands of users. So it's actually growing pretty rapidly. We've got users in the United States, UK, Germany, South Korea, all over the place. And it's all essentially because everyone's trying to solve the same problem. Again, they want to watch something on TV. They don't know where to watch it. They need some additional recommendations. And the big problem, to be quite honest, and what sort of changes things with this specific app is that we don't rely on an algorithm for the recommendations. What we do is we actually have a social network of your friends, family members, cousins, whoever it may be. And essentially, whenever they join the platform, they send you a recommendation. And to me, that's really, really important because no one knows us better than our partner or our mother or our brother, whoever it may be. And so it allows us to find new movies and TV shows that we otherwise wouldn't watch because, again, the recommendation is coming from someone who knows us well rather than the algorithm that's just kind of looking at our past viewing preferences.
So the users that you have right now, quite a few, what are their comments to you?
Yeah, so essentially the big one to start off with was we were mainly a U.S.-based sort of company, and so we could tell you what was on Disney Plus and Hulu and those types of things. And then we started to get a lot of people actually from outside of the U.S. And that's actually a really interesting and big problem because it's not only those users outside of the U.S. who need this solution, but it's you as an American. Let's say, for instance, you go to the U.K. and you turn on a TV in your hotel. You have no idea what's on BBC. You have no idea what they have on their Netflix. And so what it allows you to do, even as a U.S. user who's traveling, is when you go to that country, you can say, okay, I'm in the U.K. What can I watch on BBC iPlayer or Now 4 or my version of Netflix? And so it helps everyone no matter where they are, no matter what nationality they are.
This is so cool, Gatsby. Thank you so much for sharing the news of your new app, Gatsby TV.
All right, awesome. Thank you. And for those who want to download it, just go to the Apple App Store or Google Play Store and type in Gatsby TV and you can find us there.
Thanks again. Great story.
Bye.
We'll be back with more lifestyles right after this.